cake is absolutely delicious, JJ.
I couldn't agree more, Mikey. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a slice of this every day if I could.
You know, JJ, this cake makes me wonder if we should try baking one ourselves sometime. Did you hear that, JJ? Someone's at the door. I wasn't expecting anyone today, were you? JJ, you're not going to believe this, but it looks like Joy from Inside Out 2 is standing at our door.
Hi there. I'm so sorry to bother you both, but my car broke down just around the corner. I was hoping you might be able to help me get it going again.
Of course, Joy. We'd be more than happy to help you out. It's not every day that we get to assist a character from one of our favorite movies.
Thank you so much, Mikey and JJ. I really appreciate it. It's been a hectic day, and this little hiccup with the car just made things a bit more stressful.
Yeah, we've got this, Joy. We'll check out the car and see what's going on.
Wait, what just happened? Joy, why did you run inside and lock the door? This is kind of unexpected. We were more than happy to help you with your car, but claiming our home as yours is something we didn't see coming. Can you please explain what's going on?
I'm so sorry if I startled you, but this is the only place I feel safe right now. Things have been chaotic in my world, and I just needed somewhere to hide and regroup.
Joy, we understand that you're going through something difficult, and we want to help. I can't believe Joy just ignored us and went upstairs to sleep. This is getting out of hand, JJ.
Let's get to work. We've handled worse situations before, and we'll handle this one too. We just need to stay focused.
You're right, JJ. We've got to stay focused and keep digging. We'll get to her, talk things through, and hopefully get her to see reason.
Absolutely, Mikey. We've been through so much together, and this is just another challenge we'll overcome.
JJ, we finally made it to the second floor, and there she is, fast asleep. It's a relief to see her resting, even if this whole situation is a bit strange. I don't think we should wake her up just yet. She clearly needs some rest after everything she's been through. But you know what? I just had a crazy idea. What if we try to build a house inside Joy's mind? We might be able to help her from the inside, where all her emotions are. For that, though, we're going to need an ender pearl.
That's actually a brilliant idea, Mikey. If we can build a house inside her mind, we could really understand what's going on with her emotions and help her find balance.
I'm glad you're on board with this, JJ. We'll need to be smart about finding that ender pearl. Maybe we can set up some traps or try to trade for it. Once we have it, we can use it to enter Joy's mind and start building the house. We'll have to be careful, though, because who knows what we might encounter in there. All right, JJ, we've made it to the store. Let's go find that ender pearl.
I see you're interested in the ender pearl, but it's a bit pricey, isn't it? If you're short on money, I might have a deal for you. There's a special request I've been needing help with. If you can bring me 2 fresh apples, I'll trade you the ender pearl for them. Apples are in short supply around here, and I could really use them. What do you say?
That's a fair deal. 2 apples for the ender pearl sounds like something we can handle.
Sounds like a plan, Mikey. We'll find those apples, no problem. We just need to check around the nearby forest, or maybe even the village.
We're on it, JJ. We'll find those apples in no time, and then we'll be ready to move forward with our plan. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can help Joy. Let's split up to cover more ground and meet back here once we've got the apples. We've got this. JJ, look over there. I can't believe it, but there's an apple hanging right on that tree in the park. This is perfect. We're halfway to getting the 2 apples we need for the ender pearl.
This is amazing, Mikey. Finding the first apple so quickly is a good sign. Let's grab it and keep our eyes peeled for the next one. If we're lucky, the second apple might be nearby too.
Great job finding the apples. Here's the ender pearl, just as promised. I hope it helps you with your plans. If you need anything else, feel free to ask. Good luck with your mission. I'm sure Joy will appreciate your efforts.
Thank you so much. We've got the ender pearl now, and we're ready to get back to our mission.
Let's head back and use the ender pearl to enter Joy's mind. We've got everything we need now to help her out. Once we're inside, we'll start working on the house and do everything we can to support her. Thanks for the help, JJ. We're almost there. Let's make this count. All right, JJ. We're inside the house. Now it's time to use the ender pearl. We need to be precise with our teleportation so we don't end up in the wrong place. Ready?
I'm ready, Mikey. Let's get this right. I'll focus on aiming and teleporting us into Joy's mind. This is going to be a bit of a leap into the unknown.
Okay, JJ, we're inside and ready to start building. I think using stone blocks will work perfectly here. They'll create a solid, comforting structure amidst all these abstract shapes and colors. Let's lay out the foundation first, and then build up from there. We need to make sure it's sturdy and feels like a safe space for joy.
Absolutely, Mikey. Stone blocks will give the house a strong and stable feel, which is exactly what we need here. Let's start by marking out the layout on the ground. Once we have the basic shape, we can start placing the blocks and make sure everything fits well together. This is going to be a crucial part of helping Joy, so let's make it as perfect as we can.
Perfect, JJ. Let's get to work on the foundation. We'll need to make sure it's level and strong. Once we have that done, we can start adding walls and other features to make it feel like a home. Remember, this is all about creating a space where Joy can feel comfortable and find some clarity. We're building more than just a house. We're building a haven for her emotions.
Got it, Mikey. I'll start laying the first layer of stone blocks for the foundation. Make sure to keep an eye on the alignment and level as we go. Once we have the foundation in place, we can move on to the walls and then the roof. This is going to be a safe and stable place for Joy, and we need to make sure it's just right. Let's keep at it and make this work.
Great start, JJ. The foundation is looking solid. Let's keep this momentum going and build up the walls next. We need to make sure the space is inviting and feels like a true home for Joy. Once the walls are up, we can focus on the interior details and make it as comfortable as possible. Thanks for your hard work. Together, we're creating something really special. Great start, JJ. The foundation is looking solid. Let's keep this momentum going and build up the walls next. We need to make sure the space is inviting and feels like a true home for Joy. Once the walls are up, we can focus on the interior details and make it as comfortable as possible. Thanks for your hard work. Together, we're creating something really special. All right, JJ, the basic structure is done. Now it's time to focus on the interior. We need to make sure it's not only functional, but also cozy and inviting for Joy. Let's start by adding some furniture. Maybe a comfy bed, a few chairs, and a table. We should also think about adding some decorations to make the space feel more personal and comforting.
Sounds like a plan, Mikey. I'll start by placing the bed and arranging the chairs and table. We should also think about lighting. Maybe some lanterns or glowstone to keep the place bright and welcoming. Once we have the basics in place, we can add personal touches like paintings or plants to make the space feel truly like a home for Joy.
Good idea, JJ. Let's make sure the lighting is soft and warm to create a relaxing atmosphere. We should also consider adding a few bookshelves and some comforting items like cushions and rugs. This will help make the space feel even more like a sanctuary for Joy. We're creating something really special here, so let's put our best effort into these final touches.
I'm on it, Mikey. I'll start arranging the furniture and adding the personal touches. Let's also make sure the space is organized and not too cluttered. Joy will appreciate a clean and serene environment. Once everything is set up, we can step back and see how it all looks. I'm excited to see the final result. Mikey, I've started on a small garden area. I think adding a little greenery will really enhance the space and make it more inviting for Joy. I'm planting some simple flowers and maybe a few herbs. It'll create a calming atmosphere and give the room a touch of nature. What do you think? Should we add any specific plants or features?
That's a great idea, JJ. A garden will definitely add a refreshing touch to the room. Perhaps we could include a small water feature, like a tiny fountain, to make it even more soothing. We might also consider adding some hanging planters or small pots to make the space feel more dynamic. I'm sure Joy will love having this little piece of nature inside her mind.
I'll get started on the water feature right away. I think a small fountain will really complement the garden and add a nice touch. I'll also look into getting some hanging planters to enhance the overall look. This will make the space feel more balanced and peaceful. We're creating a beautiful environment for Joy, and I'm excited to see how it all comes together.
Sounds perfect, JJ. Once the garden and the water feature are set up, we can take a step back and see how everything looks together. We're almost done with making this place a real home for Joy. Thanks for taking care of the garden. It's going to make a big difference. Let's keep up the great work and finish strong.
Mikey, I'm planting the garden now. I've got the soil prepared, and I'm starting with the flowers and herbs. I'm placing them in neat rows to make sure everything looks organized and lovely. I'm also adding a few small stones around the plants to give the garden a polished look. I'm excited to see how it all turns out.
That's looking great, JJ! The garden is starting to take shape nicely. The flowers and herbs are going to add such a fresh and vibrant touch to the space. Don't forget to water them regularly to help them grow strong. Once everything is settled, we'll have a wonderful addition to Joy's home. Keep up the excellent work! I'm almost done with planting. I've made sure to space everything out properly so that each plant has room to grow. The garden is really coming together nicely. I'm adding a few final touches, like arranging the stones and making sure the plants are well placed. I can't wait to see how Joy reacts to this little slice of nature.
Let's use some sturdy materials to ensure it's secure. We should also think about adding some animals to the enclosure, like cows, chickens, and pigs. They'll make the space feel more lively and add to the homely atmosphere for Joy. I'll start working on the fence. We'll make sure it's high enough and strong enough to keep the animals from getting out. I'll also set up some areas for the cows, chickens, and pigs.
Awesome, JJ! While you're setting up the fence and animal areas, I'll gather the animals. We need to make sure we get a good mix of cows, chickens, and pigs to make the garden feel vibrant. Once the animals are in their new home, it'll really start to come together. We're making great progress.
The fence is almost complete, Mikey. I've made sure it's sturdy and secure, and now I'm setting up the individual pens for each type of animal. The cows, chickens, and pigs will each have their own space to roam around. Once you bring them over, we'll have everything ready for them to settle in.
JJ, we finished everything, and it looks incredible. The garden, the fence, and the animals. All of it came together perfectly. I'm so happy with how it turned out. We've created a wonderful and comforting space for Joy. I'm sure she's going to be thrilled when she sees it. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication.
I'm really pleased with how everything has turned out too, Mikey. The garden looks beautiful, and the animals are settling in nicely. It feels like we've really made a difference. Seeing Joy's reaction is going to be the best part. I'm glad we could create something so special for her. Great job, and thanks for being such a fantastic teammate.
Absolutely, JJ. We've really covered all the bases for Joy. The garden, the cozy house, and the friendly animals. All of it is perfectly designed to make her feel at home and at ease. It's amazing how much thought and care we've put into this. I'm confident she'll find comfort and joy in this space. It's everything she could need.
Everything is here to make Joy's experience complete. From the beautiful garden to the comfortable house and the lively animals, it's all set up to provide her with the warmth and comfort she deserves. We've created a little haven for her, and I hope it brings her a lot of happiness. It's been a rewarding experience working on this project with you. Mikey, I've decided to create a small room for myself in the house. I want a cozy space where I can relax and have some quiet time. I'm thinking of making it a little retreat with comfortable furniture and maybe some personal decorations. It'll be a nice addition and give me a space to unwind after all the work we've done. What do you think?
That sounds like a great idea, JJ. Having your own space to relax will definitely help you unwind after all our hard work. Make sure to choose furniture and decorations that make you feel comfortable and happy. If you need any help setting it up or have any specific ideas, just let me know. I'm sure it'll turn out to be a wonderful retreat for you.
Thanks, Mikey. I'm excited to start working on it. I'll make sure to pick out some items that really reflect my personal taste and make the space feel welcoming. I'll keep you updated on how it's coming along. Your support means a lot, and I'm looking forward to having this little retreat.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out, JJ. I'm sure it will be a fantastic space for you to enjoy. If you need any advice or just want to brainstorm ideas, I'm here to help. Enjoy creating your new room, and I hope it becomes a perfect retreat for you. JJ, it's incredible to see everything come together so well. We've managed to create a beautiful and functional space for Joy, and you've also got a lovely room of your own. It's amazing how our hard work has paid off. I'm really proud of what we've accomplished. It feels great to know that everything turned out perfectly.
I completely agree, Mikey. Seeing everything come together and knowing that we've made such a positive impact is incredibly satisfying. It's been a lot of hard work, but it was definitely worth it. I'm thrilled with the results and grateful for all the effort we put in. It's wonderful to see how everything turned out so well.